Let's see the Christmas event and New Year event, where you have quite a lot of things to do. First of all, you need to select a buff in the battles. There are 10 battles in total. Usually damage helps quite a lot. This means that they are thinking about new players. This is very good. And also the battles themselves are not hard at all, according to my opinion. So you just start. This was my last year's setup. I will just keep it. I mean, no need to change the hero, no need to change anything. If I managed to defeat them last year, maybe I will be able to defeat them this year too. I mean, all 10 of them within a few seconds. Now, you can see that every single time you get 100 diamonds, you get 50 of this currency, and you get an increasing series of these silver things, silver coins, from 1 to 10, all the way to 10. So you will need to finish 10 battles. You see the next one is going to be 3, 4, 5, and so on. The sum of 1 plus 2 plus and so on plus 10 is 55. So you can expect to get 55 coins in total. This is the day 1 experience, because on day 1 you get 10 battle attempts in total. Which means that on the first day you can complete all 10 stages. What I don't know yet, and Chinese server, well not Chinese, but the Asia Pacific global servers will be able to confirm this from 11 PM our time, whether from the next day onwards we're gonna get 10 challenges or 5 challenges. We don't know it, we cannot know it at this stage, because it matters quite a lot, math-wise. Now, let me run through my notes. So daily missions, you get 24 silver coins per day for 12 days. Achievement missions, you get 30 silver coins. Let me demo those things. Mission. You go through these missions, it's not hard at all. Free to play friendly, fully. 4, 5, 6. Now, donate tokens. Here you can choose between 48 and 49. Normally you choose 48. I will choose 49 this time. You may be thinking, okay, why? Like, who needs gold? No one. Who needs anything? No one. This is just the 2 silver keys for 1 diamond. Why? Think about Arcana Hour. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Big deal. 1 diamond. Next, donate tokens. So you go to the wishing fountain, and preferably you get something purple out. So this is not the donation part, but I'm gonna get something, for example a Cyclops, and I will donate something as well. So if you can afford, you donate blue and you get back purple, obviously. Now, these are 8 in total. And then we have the slot machine. The slot machine is kind of difficult to calibrate. I just keep animation all the time. It still takes a while. 31. Okay, so I have some notes about this. This is the 21st attempt. 31. Let's see the second one. Oops. There is an issue. I need to get the client back. There you go. So we need 2 more. 10 pulls. Because it's data. So this is my 22nd. 32. Not good. And the third one. And 35. So 31, 32, 35. And now this means it's 23 attempts in total, which means that we go here and the average went down to 42.82 for now. This means you get 42.82 silver vouchers in average per 10 pull. For now. I will calculate with 40. So this is the idea. And what are silver vouchers good for? So I got 98 so far for my 3 pulls. you get these rewards in exchange for silver vouchers. So that's how it's working. Now, let's continue with the analysis. Going back to page 1. So we know that all 8 missions are there. Is it worth spending these things, like these reward packs, in exchange for 3 silver keys? Or how many? 3 coins. So 3 coins gives you 12 vouchers, right? And 12 vouchers is like how to anchor this. Like, for example, 285 divided by 12. Let's see. So 285 divided by 12, it's like 23.75. And to be exact, 12 divided by 285 is what we're looking for. There's a reciprocal of it. And the cheapest possible option to get 10 Astro Silver is 21 diamonds. The fair price, 1760, in that case it's 74 diamonds. So you're not only breaking even, but you're gaining a slight edge in case of most rewards. And there are some more broken rewards as well. So for example, Dreamcatcher. Imagine that you're spending it on Dreamcatcher, okay? So in this case, you have 12 divided by 185. This is the value. And multiplied by its price, which is like 500, for example, then you get a 32 diamond basically price that is bad. But if you would give 700 to the Dreamcatcher, is 45. It's breaking even to making a slight profit. Why am I still interested in this? Because there are some scarce items, for example, first generation Divine Herald weapon, which is still a weapon, by the way. So these weapons buff other Divine Heralds, other units in your formation as well. Don't forget that. So you might want it as well. It's not just people say always the newest weapon is the best, but also just read what the old weapons do or are supposed to do. We don't have a battle log, so we cannot verify it. It may be broken, it may not be broken, but at the same time, if it's broken, it will be fixed one day. So these are the missions. If I made a mistake with the guild reward pack, that was a mistake not even worth thinking about. So that's my stance on it. And hey, there is cumulative spending week. So let's see the numbers. So you have 8 missions in total. I'll calculate it once more so that I didn't do anything wrongly. 7, 8 exactly, which means you get 24 silver coins a day. Now 24 times 12, it's 264 if I'm not mistaken. So 240 plus 24 is 264 exactly. And you get 30 more for the achievement missions. So this means that basically for 12 days in total, you have 294 silver coins. 294 silver coins is the value. Achievement missions, this is like you participate in the lottery 30 times, you get 1. Big deal. Then you have 2, 3, 4, 5. And here you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this means it's 30 more silver coins. That's the 30 extra for the achievement missions. So this means it's 264 plus 30, 294 silver coins. Plus the sweeps, which is, you go here. And today we won't be able to sweep, but if you sweep, you see that we're getting 6 coins. Here we are getting 5, here we're getting 5. Foreshadowing, if you go all the way to the end, in that case you're gonna get 10 silver coins. So always sweep for the very last battle. If you cannot sweep, then just hoard your attempts and then you'll be better off. My 1-year-old team is doing really well. Maybe because it is 1-year-old content, right? So last year it was the exact same difficulty, fortunately. But you'd better do easy battles for these types of events, especially Christmas and other things, because the previous teams didn't mess up the difficulty for new servers. And the way to make it playable for everyone, including new players, is when you add buffs, and by the end of the week, even the level 20, level 30, level 40 accounts will be able to clear those levels. This is the idea. Okay, let's get going because we have quite a lot to cover. So this means sweeps. Now you do 10 basically silver coins per sweep. I will be able to prove it to you relatively soon. I just have to fight those 4 battles off screen. I don't know if we're gonna get 5 challenges a day or 10 challenges a day from tomorrow onwards. Because on the first day we're getting 10 challenges. If we get 10 challenges every single day, it's 100 per day. If we only get 5, in that case it's 50 a day. It would be great to confirm it. And then completion. If we get 5 a day, then we have 55 sweeps in total. If we get 10 a day, then we're gonna get 110 sweeps in total. This adds up to the 294. So I'm gonna redo the calculation because those calculations were kind of wrong. So in the first case, 294 silver coins, that's for day 1. And for the remaining days, 11 days are left, times how many? So 11 days times 5 sweep multiplied by the unit price of a sweep, which is 10 coins, which is 294 plus 550. So, because 11 times 55 plus 1 0. Now, this means it's 850 minus 6, so 844 is gonna be the end. 844 silver coins. In this specific case, 294 is the base, plus 11 days times 10 sweeps times 10, which is a bit easier because it's 1100 plus 294, and that's the number of silver coins. Now, if that ratio is correct, what I was talking about here, that you get approximately 42 per 10 pools, then you get approximately 4 silver vouchers per silver coin. I don't know if it's the case. I don't know if it's not the case. What I know is that with 4, if 1 silver coin equals 4 silver voucher, then you can expect 3200 plus 176, which is 3376 silver vouchers if day 2 plus you get 5 sweep attempts. Because it's new, we never had, I think, 10 attempts before, or maybe I just cannot remember. The other option, 1394 multiplied by 4, is the same as 1400 times 4 minus 6 times 4, which is equal to basically 6000 plus 2400 minus 24, so it's 8400, and 8376 is the end silver vouchers. So that's the idea. I made something wrong, I guess. So you know what? I will just make sure to be accurate. So this is times 4 is 3376. That's correct. This one, I don't know. I made something wrong. So I calculated it wrongly. 5576 is the real one. So you can laugh at me. Amazing. 5576. That's the amounts. 5576 silver vouchers. If you get the day 2 plus per sweep attempts is 10. So these are the two options. 10 sweep attempts or just 5 sweep attempts. These are the amount. And you cannot get a lot for these amount of vouchers yet in itself, but hey, it's like free stuff. So basically you want this. It continuously increases, and then initial completion is lower, and then 5 to 10 silver coins per sweep is the reality. Then how to earn silver tickets, we talked about that already. So come on, something is weird. Now it's good. Silver tickets are earned through the slot machine, and you get 4 silver vouchers per silver coin according to my current measurements. It may change. Discord will reveal what's reality. And then the question is basically what you're gonna get approximately with like silver coins, silver vouchers, everything else. And this is the amount that you're getting, that you saw right here, 3376 to 5576 out of the 3 attempts. Now, what else are you gonna get? Because you're gonna get gold vouchers or gold tickets as well. These things, it's called gold ticket. I think the other one was called silver ticket, by the way, but silver ticket, silver voucher, doesn't matter. The 1 diamond pack is obvious. You get 1 per day, and you get 50 per 500 diamonds. This means that there is a 10 ratio between the voucher and the diamond. So if you see 1 voucher, it means 10 diamonds. But it's fairly limited for the 12 days, because you can get up to 10. Now, it's a bit misleading, because here you see daily limit and here you see limited. This means that you can buy these throughout the 12 days. This, the left hand side, you can buy every single day. A big difference, isn't it? And then there is a purchase timing question that we'll soon talk about. When would you want to buy these gold tickets? That's another fair question, isn't it? Because you have limited time cumulative spending for the whole week. That is a continuation of last week's cumulative spending, and it lasts until Sunday. I would recommend that buy just as many gold tickets from here as you need to complete the next limited time cumulative spending basically level. And as soon as you're done, wait for 3 more days, and on Wednesday the week after there is going to be a new cumulative spending event. That's when you're supposed to buy the remaining gold tickets. That's the idea of purchase timing. Now, item values. In case of item values, it's a bit difficult to reason, because there is a different ratio between silver and gold tickets, and there is a different ratio, like a lot of different things. I don't know what my word processor is doing, but it's a bit weird. Anyway, so gold ticket times 10 equals in diamonds, basically. And I differentiated between scarce and useful and just useful. First generation weapon times 50, 800 diamonds worth of gold tickets. This artifact, this new artifact, that not the hard but the one before that is still new, 1000 diamonds. Prestigious age box, 800 diamonds. Crown, 2 pieces, 800 diamonds. Who in their right minds would skip these artifacts? Just think about that. No one, right? So this means that getting all these tickets makes sense. The question is only when, not what. But you might want to get other things, because you can get 10 Astro Silver for 200 diamonds, 10 Divination Vouchers for 170, Treasure Hunt Permits for 200, and so on. Red Emblem for 200, 10 Covenants 250, 10 Divine Heralds Chest 400, Union Tarot for 200, crazy, isn't it? Tarot Selectable for 150. And the featured artifacts are also cheap in a 3-pack or 2-pack, especially featured B is not bad. And if you think about all this, I'm not even gonna give you discounts. It's like, it doesn't matter what the discount is. 90%, 80%, 70%, 75, 95, 92%, 95 won't happen, but 92 definitely. It doesn't matter. Pick what you need for your account right now, and only you know what you need for your account right now. I will start with the scarce plus useful, by the way. That's why I did this. And for collectors, there is a Puppet and there is Yorogumo. I mean, I understand that there is merit in getting a Yorogumo that is an old Divine Herald unit that used to be a paid unit, $100 unit, and now you can just unlock it for free and you can enjoy maybe in battles against yourself, because you won't really be able to do much with Yorogumo at this stage, because it's a neutral unit. Tarot roster and a lot of other things don't really benefit neutral units until the game is changed. Now, you can still use it in your second team or third team, rather third team, in some multi-team game modes, maybe even in the Dragon League. And Yorogumo can teleport to the back row, by the way, if you look at its skills. I've had the privilege of defeating multiple players with Yorgumo, so I kind of know what its mechanic is. For example, in EU 289, I had to figure it out, but it's not something I would spend diamonds on as long as I still have something in the scarce pass useful category and in the useful category. Because to make Yorgumo useful, you need 530 tickets in total. Okay, no, 520. Or wait, 520 or 30? I think it's only 520 because you get 10 for free from the museum. That's why. But it's essentially 80 for 3-star plus 100 for 4-star plus 150 for 5-star plus 200 minus 10 from the museum. That's the amount. And then this is 530 minus 10 is 520. Okay, that's how it's working. So you need 52 of these packs and it will take a while. That's why it's only for collectors. And Yorgumo cannot be purchased in any other ways except for real money in some events. So you get a high discount in some of these things, obviously. So it pays off. Now let's get going with the sweep part. So you see that I've made all my 10 attempts. And from now on, if I could sweep, I would get 10 coins. I own 50 coins already. And basically we will need to spend those 50 coins in the slot machine. Now, variance is variance. If it differs, if it's worse than 4, I will let you know somehow. Don't forget the sign-in rewards. Some of them are artifact pieces. Cornucopia is especially useful. And don't forget this part. If you're just as unlucky as I am, no available rewards to claim. Because I'm getting... Let's see, these coins. How many coins do I have? I have quite a lot of coins already. You can see it from here. I already own 500 coins. Yet, my battle pass is not moving forward. I don't know why, but it's not moving forward. Come on. Yeah, it is not moving. Although you would have amazing options near the end as well. 1,500 meters basically. And you would basically get the covenants. So if it's not moving for you, sooner or later it will be fixed. I cannot imagine this like staying like this forever. And then you'll be able to spend the coins. Be aware that your currency, that pink coin is gonna be in there. And talking about the event, you see that basically you have all these items. And most of them are good. But be careful, because there is a ratio between silver and gold that is different for each item. So 20 to 85, you calculate the ratio. 17 to 25, the ratio is slightly different, you see. But if you check out, for example, here you see the discrepancy between the ratios. So some are better off for silver, others are better off for gold. Just look at this, 20 gold for the red emblem and the Astro Silver. But it's 285 silver versus 135 silver. So obviously, if you get 135 silver, you buy the red emblem with silver and not with gold. How to calculate it, what makes sense, you can perform your own calculations and compare. It's similar to ratio pairs, right? So this means that, for example, if you want to see whether the puppet is a better deal or a Yorgumo is a better deal, then what you do is basically you have 45,600 versus 2,400, right? Simple math. So 45 to 600. And you have 20 to 400. And then the question is, what would I do? Gold ticket or silver ticket? Multiply this by 1.5, both sides. Then you would have 600 here, and then you would have 30 here. So this is cheaper if you use gold tickets on the latter one. Similarly, if you have 45,600 versus 20 for 400, then you can multiply this in such a way that let's say both of them are 180, right? So 180, you multiply it by 4, and this is 2400. And you multiply this by 9, it's 182, and 3600. 1.5 times the silver. So this means that you're better off purchasing Eurogomo for silver, and you're better, or no, what is it? No, this is the puppet actually. You're better off purchasing the puppet for silver, and you're better off purchasing the Eurogomo for gold, obviously, because you would pay more in silver in case of these ratios. Not as if I recommended purchasing any of these, because these are neutral units once again. And most of these things are like in a big discount. So this is why these 1 diamond offers pays off, and this is why these gold tickets pay off. Now, regarding these packs, these are usually, so with previous teams administrating the game, I understand it quite clearly. Like past teams, what happened was that these things were like 100 to 200 diamonds per dollar. Now they are like, if you get a 90% discount, then it's like 1000 to 2000 diamond per dollar. Typical standard good it's near the higher end of the purchases in the top. What I would like to understand though is, similarly to the ratios, who pulled these percentages from where? I have some ideas, but this is a PG friendly video. So if it's let's say the 1.09, this is the price, and it's 85% discount. 85% discount means that 1.09 is 0.15%, 0.15, which is 15% of the price. So the fair price of this would be 7.26 euros. And then we have this thing, 10.99, but it's an 80% discount. So 10.99, and 80% discount means that it's like 0.2, you divide it by it, and it's $54.94. But then if you check it out, not this one, but this one here, 60 diamonds plus 10 gold tickets, and this one 600 plus and 60 gold tickets. So isn't it fair to say that the fair price, this contains 10 items out of this, so 10 times the small pack equals the big pack. So 54.94 divided by 10 is basically the unit price, isn't it? So the 100% price is 5.494. Here the 100% price is 7.2 for the exact same thing. So these percentages don't add up to me. Just saying. Okay, so you see that this is how you reason about the event. And once again, if you're looking for what to buy, please develop a strategy and follow those strategy. I gave you so many videos in the past on early game, mid game, late game strategy. Also the adjustments, everything else. Once again, Astro Silver, you'll need it. Divination, Treasure Hunt, Promisio, somewhat needed. Dreamcatcher, this is a diamond glitch. Why? Because you buy these things for 150 diamonds. This thing, 150. And by using 10 Dreamcatchers, you get back 300 diamonds. Plus, you can use the Dreamcatchers themselves. So you're at a profit straight away. And by the way, using silver is not the worst thing either, because it's small. Red emblems, always good. Up to like 100, 120, because you won't sustain it with meteorites, and after that you may not need it, but you're not on that. If some very experienced players are not on that stage with their accounts, then maybe you aren't either. Covenants, obvious, huge discount. These are for collectors events. Chest 3 is a bit of a so-so, because you have A, B, C, E only. So the question is if you need those units or if you don't. If you do, they are discounted. Weapons, we talked about it, discounted. This is not so scarce, but discounted. Wait a minute, this is bad actually. The Union selection. Because it's a Union, or no, actually this is not bad because it's selectable. You can select whichever card you want. It's not random but selectable, so this is good enough. And relatively good one. Faction, selectable, this is good too. And basically everything is good. Now featured A is a bit of outdated. Featured B has cornucopia and also some other things like perception and these kinds of things. Then you have the new artifact. It's worth going up to level 1, 2, 3, 4 sooner or later. Prestigious H, always worth it. A crown, some people skip it, others don't, and the rest is just the change. Just look at this. Gold 1, silver 50. Gold 1, silver 1. It's like a sink. I don't understand this. Well, actually I do, because you cannot spend less than one gold voucher. So don't spend your gold vouchers on that thing. So that's the idea about the event. I hope it helped. Let me know if you have any questions.